So I don't know how to start this video. I don't know what sentences to even say. I'm questioning everything about every little thing that I say right now. I have been manic, but I'm not totally manic. Like, I think I'm coming down, but I wanted to make this video just to tell all these people that what I've wronged metaphorically. Just, it's kind of like a plan, like a seeing if this is okay to tell people. I don't want to get too into the details about everything. I'll just keep it brief because I want to more focus on just being able just to say everything I need to say right now, and I want to have a positive spin on it. I want this video to just have a heart. You guys know how sometimes I'd like to be edgy, but right now it's just like, why even call it that? Like, why define myself by being edgy? The real problem is I don't know when to see. I either go, how do I say this? I'm either one extreme or the other. Either I don't care at all and I'm not going to listen to anybody's opinion, or I care way too much that I don't have a backbone. So I'm trying to find a middle to that. It's a lot easier to just say I don't care. It's way easier. Because it just means like, yeah, I know that actions have consequences, but right now, I'm not sure. Like, yes, I know what's right and wrong. Like, I'm not talking about morals. I'm talking about just me being confused about that certain thing. Right now, I don't know who's in the right, who's in the wrong. I know there's some gray areas sometimes. I'm just trying to analyze everything to make sure what I say is correct. I've been very anxious. I made a lot of people mad this past couple weeks. And I'm sure I made you guys mad too at some point. Because when I'm in that don't care mode, I just reject all criticism. Like, I'm gonna do what I want, freedom of speech, all that. And I know actions have consequences, but also at the same time, that's who I am. Like I said, either it's all or nothing thinking. Either I say whatever I want, don't worry about it, or just make sure I say everything right. And like, yeah, I guess I found some type of way to balance it, kinda, but it's still something I really need to work on. So let me tell you all the things that have gone on this past couple weeks. I met a homophobic woman that said that being gay is a demon. My TikTok is on the verge of being deleted altogether, and my dream just, I have some people watching here, but to be real, man, TikTok is where it's at. Like, with all the people that follow me and stuff on there, that's the future. So, like, I'm one step away. I'm always one step away from everything. People have to warn me and let me know and threaten me with stuff for me to even listen to what people have to say. Usually that's all they're trying to do. Scare me. So, like, it doesn't have to come to that. I'm always right on the edge. I'm always one or two jokes away from getting my TikTok banned. I'm always one or two jokes away. I got a warning about being banned from my favorite hangout spot where I, hang out with my friends, where I perform covers and sometimes live stuff. And I don't know if that's gonna happen now, because I made someone else mad about what I said. Um, I don't know. I don't even want to say what it is. I'm done right now. I'm done making people upset. I'm not swearing. I'm not doing anything. I'm going back to my old self. I have my old self and my new self. My old self cares way too much what people think. My new self doesn't care at all. Well, I want to say at all. I'm not here to offend people. I just, what I said, I don't think everyone's telling me I didn't say anything wrong. I'll just say that. Like, and I know what I said wasn't wrong. I know it, but it's just when someone gets, one of the cooks got yelled at, so I understand. He got stressed and stuff, and he's annoyed with everything I do around there. I'm trying not to film as much. I'm so scared I'm filming myself away from people, because you know how addicted I am to making videos. I'm just trying to film everywhere. I film everywhere, but also I'm trying to film privately a little bit, just to appease people. And he still got me a dirty look. I don't know why. I won't know why. He's not really talking to me. He just told me why he was mad, and he didn't want to hear anything I had to say. Like, it was pretty much a listen to me, type of thing. It was more of a lecture than an argument. It was a lecture, pretty much. A warning. What else is going on right now? I don't know. I'm kind of manic. I'm fighting with my friend, of course, also because of the stuff I say. He doesn't like my political opinions. That's all I'm gonna say about it. He thinks what's right is right, and in his head, and sometimes he's right. Don't get me wrong, but he's so stuck on if you go against what he thinks, he's going to tell you about it, and I just feel like he's kind of wanting me to think how he thinks politically, kind of at least. I don't want to go into the details, but one thing I asked him one thing, not to share any political stuff. Basically, I don't want to get into too much detail, but I told him I don't want to get into like too much of the political stuff. The specific type of political stuff was just hate, and I didn't know what to do with that. I'm just defending myself the whole time. It's not fun. Like, you can't force someone to have an opinion, but also I know that my friend is trying to warn me about some of the stuff. Like, my political opinion probably, it's half and half. You know how politics are divided in half. So half the people support what I say, half the people don't. He's just warning me, and I don't know how much to listen to him or ignore him. I don't know. Sometimes, like, when I'm really confused, I don't know what's right and wrong about any of this. I don't know what to say, what to think, anything. So, I guess my whole point of this video was to be like, I don't know. I just needed to talk a little bit, but also I just don't know. I don't really have a resolution to this or an answer to anything. All I know is the stuff keeps happening. I've made people mad at I made people mad at a funeral once. I lost a friend to that. He kind of went his own way. He got really busy, and I don't have the patience for that. My patience is really bad, and I'm very impulsive. Part of me wants just to walk over there and just explain everything to him, but I know Saturdays are busy for hymns. I just have to realize that I need to do some things for me. And even if it means censoring what I say, ultimately it can still mean for me. I'm just going to really watch what I say in that building. I'm just going to really watch what I say with my friend. I'm trying to be the peacemaker, and it's making me mad because I feel like everyone is just beating down on me right now. Like, I'm just the bad guy, you know? And that's the thing, I don't even think I'm a bad guy. I'm just way too honest. I'm extremely honest. I'm not brutally honest. Maybe some people think I am. I'm not trying to be. I'm just very honest. I think honesty is very important. It says in the Bible not to lie. That is one of the 10 Commandments. So, when I have to white lie, I feel kind of guilty. Oh well. Sometimes you just can't tell people things right now. I hate lying, but there's just some things you're just not ready to talk to about people, or even want to talk to at all, ever. I've just been replaying everything, all of this. Oh, I also I probably made one of the DJs mad because I flashed my nipples. Like, my friend does that too, and I just thought it'd be funny if I just flashed the DJ. Like, I need to watch my Mountain Dew intake and my marijuana intake. Like, just keep it in moderation, because I want to be in control of what I say. I've been smoking a little too much weed, and I'm not saying, like, you know, there's positives and negatives to everything, you know. That's probably not it. That's probably affected my sleep, along with the stress levels, and I'm not playing video games with Timothy tonight because I just need to say all of this and then relax. I don't need to rev myself up at a video game and start yelling and shouting. That'll trip the mania up again, and I might not be able to sleep very well for another night. It's been a few nights. Marijuana, yeah, I already said about the whole marijuana thing, but there's just things eating at my soul. It eats at my soul that I can't be honest with people about things, even secrets. I want to tell everyone every single thing. Well, not like my social security number or anything, but like, I'm just constantly looking for, like, external validation from everybody. That's, right now, until I can fix that, I just gotta just talk my way through it. If I make them a little mad, I gotta just talk my way through it, apologize. I'm just one person. All my friends, with the whole situation with where I hang out, all my friends said it was complete BS for the most part. Yeah, I could have watched what I said, because Democrats and Republicans, right? It was a freestyle, by the way. It was a freestyle, and I'll just say, it was about a hot button topic, so I understand. But all I said is, it shouldn't matter what someone believes in if they die. Now, if you're Hitler, I understand. If you're like, bro, that was too much, I'm pissed off, I can't hate, I'm so honest that I will literally, like, I don't like Hitler, obviously, but I'm just a kind, nice person, and I would say, like, oh, this dude's a good painter or something. Like, that's how honest I am with it, and that shit can, like, get you canceled. Like, my honesty is just, like, so bad that I'm constantly worried about all of my secrets getting out there. So I just let them have it, pretty much. Like, there's some secrets I keep. There's definitely some things I did wrong before that I just don't want to tell people. We all do it. We're all human. It's just as long as you're trying to change, man. That's all that matters. Like, I'm just trying to be the best possible version of myself right now. You know, it goes with everything, man. I'm kind of at the age where I'm getting wiser. I'm autistic. That goes with being honest and stuff. That's mainly where it comes from. But my autism hinders me from being as mature as my age. You see, I hung out with a lot of older people and adults growing up. So, and I had a lot of therapy sessions and counseling sessions and I'm just open-minded too. I heard a lot of opinions and took in what I thought was good advice. So I am very wise for my age. I'm going to be 29. I'm very wise at my age right now. But I'm very impulsive and I do stupid stuff. And one of my family members telling me, just warning me. Everyone's warning me right now. Like, that just means they care enough to warn you. Like, if they wanted to kick me out of the building and ban me, they would have done it. I'm just so hard on myself. So, but my point is, I'm at that age where I'm starting to mellow out with stuff. But I'm not as young as I used to be. So, like, God has you exactly where you need to be with life, with everything. And it's just like, I'm having all these revelations with my mind about God and stuff. And it's just too much because I can't keep track of all these thoughts in my head with jokes, with anything. Like, and any time I say something, my brain is telling me I could have said it a different way. I overanalyze it. It has been absolutely tragic recently. My life there's been good spots. I'll tell you that. I'm staying positive. I'll have to tell you some stories, maybe, about that. But, yeah, I'm just in this transitional phase where it's like, I don't know. I'm just, like, even one of my family members told me to, like, you know, I'm gonna be 30 soon and I need to grow up and stuff. And then, like, I'm having a conversation with them almost eye to eye, and they're like 30 years older than me. So it's like, it's just so confusing where to place my maturity level. Because, like, with video game levels, you know, at those levels, like, you know, my wisdom is up here and my maturity is down here. And when people keep constantly trying to tell me what to do, I'm getting better. But when people constantly tell me what to do, I want to rebel. That's how I am. I told y'all about the whole story about my life and how I felt like I wanted to do the right thing since a young age. And then the world keeps beating down on me, and it's like, thank God, like, God's making me a better person, and it's evening out. That's life, you know? You get a little older, so maybe your parts don't work as much, but, you know, and you might have to, you know, focus on your physical health, but your mental health gets easier. It's always balances, man. It's just exhausting. I'm just exhausted. Like, and the fact is, like, pretty much everybody was on my side. Like, I might have had a skewed opinion at the time about, like I was angry. I was just told that, like, it's just one thing after another right now for me. So, as a whole, I'm gonna watch what I say more. At least for now. No promises, but I bet you even my audience here is getting kind of sick of me too. Just always edgelord this, edgelord that, say this, say that. I gotta say this. I want to say this. This is funny. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. That's really messed up. Like, my friend literally said that I'm effed in the head. I was born with a dick in my brain. Yeah, fucked in the head. Eminem. But yeah, I don't know. He just keeps criticizing me, and it's just like, I'm trying to work it out with him, but it's just like one thing after another. He's not being the very nicest about it either. So, he probably held it in for a long time because I didn't hear shit. I'm not trying to gossip, but there was a lot of stuff that he needed to tell me that he wasn't telling me. And it just came out all at once. So, been there, done that. Two stubborn-headed, bull-headed people, friends. Most of the time we're cool and everything's fine. Every once in a while, it's gonna buck some horns, Corny. I had to make, yeah, okay. See, I'm telling you, I'm like a little kid with my jokes sometimes. Anyway, so, I want to bring God into this because God's really helping me learn a lot. Probably from my mania, but God can do anything. Even if I'm manic, God's in control of everything. You know what I mean? He's controlling every single... He doesn't control free will. But, like, songs will come on that, like, I need to hear. Like, sometimes they don't. But I'm getting better at recognizing when God's trying to talk to me. Like, I think I prayed about that. So I'll pray for again. God, just help me be more clear when you're trying to talk to me and tell me something, Amen. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. But the whole thing is, I'm just trying to say that God has helped me with my faith and just a positive outlook. It's understandable if you're upset and you're angry and you might say your life sucks really quickly. But if you can, maybe say your life sucks right now. I wouldn't say exactly that. I mean, like, try whatever you say kind of forms your opinion about yourself. You know what I mean? If you call yourself names or, it forms that opinion inside it reinforces it. So when you say, when you're feeling like your life sucks and you say it out loud, it's just that's one extra step into making that a reality until you look at it a different lens. So I mean, I just thank everyone rocking with me. Like, y'all, there's been people following me on YouTube here for years. I can't put this on TikTok anymore. I said Hitler. Wow. Let's not... You can't say his name, okay? Don't say his name. Even though knowing his name would be beneficial. I just want to say Hitler. I just want to say it. If you tell me no, I want to say it. So Hitler, 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 Hitler. He's a fucked up guy. But if you're gonna say that's taboo, I'm getting into that shit. You know what I mean? Like a sewer. I'm getting into that. I'm gonna fuck the situation up, and I rebel a lot. It's who I am. I care. I always care what people think of me. I always care about what I say, and there's some level. Like I know I said the all or nothing thinking, but it's usually more when I'm upset. I get a little bit of understanding in between. See, I have to explain everything. If I'm level-headed, shouldn't say, I wouldn't go on stage and say the hard R and just walk off. Like I would feel awful. I'd be like, people are gonna think I'm racist. People are gonna, That's why I'm saying I'm like a part-time edgelord, because it's like, I have a heart. I'm not trying to be a dick with anything I do. I'm trying to shed light into the darkness, but also it's important to shed light on the light. So that's what this whole video was to be about. Well, and venting, but the moral of this video, shedding the light on things. Like, keeping it light. Sometimes you just gotta keep it light. I like to mix with my jokes the light and darkness. I'm like an airbender, I'm like a sorcerer. Darkness, light. Wait, Powerpuff Girls? See, I'm keeping it light right now, but Powerpuff Girls? Kindness. Kindness, funny, creative. These are perfect ingredients for 100% beef, but we added another thing. I forget how it goes. Another thing to it, impulsivity and rebellion. Thus, the semi-edgelord was born. I don't know. I just say on my TikTok that I can be edgy. I'm not saying I'm an edgelord. Like, it's a little sacrilegious, edgelord. Like, really? Are you gonna like? Isn't that kind of? Why do you have to have the word Lord in it? Why do people always say Jesus Christ and G darn it? Like, I hate that. Like, I've been hating that recently when I'm watching something, and it's like, one time, alright, I'll get over it in a couple minutes. If it's keep dropping it, I'm like, I'm gonna watch this later. Like, it kind of affects my viewing pleasure. My friend Emily, she's trying to get me to stop swearing as much and all that stuff. I'm trying to be a better Christian, but I mean, I gotta go my own path, do my thing, do my thing, but also, I am trying to be better, so, I'm trying to be a better Christian, and, yeah. So, yeah, but, if I fully commit to it, I will stress myself up. That's what happened in 9th grade. I was just trying to be good about every single thing, and then it all fell apart. And then 15, guess what? Edgy! I'm edgy! I don't know, it's kind of cringe to call yourself edgy, but I'm just being honest. I'm not saying like edgelord or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna not say that out loud. It was just kind of blasphemous. Anyway, thanks for listening to listen to my story, or like Hobson says. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, or unsubscribe if you don't want to be a part of it. Like, if you for a second think about unsubscribing because I said that, I don't want you here. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.